Welcome, I'm Dr. Janine Bowring, naturopathic doctor, and if you have lost your sense of smell and taste, I want you to do this to get it back. So we know that the loss of smell is called anosmia, and this can be from a variety of different causes. And if you've lost your smell, often this will affect your ability to taste food as well. Now we know the research shows that certain viruses will definitely have an effect on the olfactory epithelium, and this is related to the ACE2 receptors. So part of losing that sense of smell and taste is because of that inflammation and that cellular injury that happens in these cells. And this is what then will either be long-standing for some people, but can be very short-lived as well in terms of loss of taste and smell. But I know it's very concerning for anybody who's gone through this, and it's a marker for certain diseases that definitely, is something that is very common. So one of the things to really look into is zinc status. So we know that zinc helps to strengthen the immune system, and this is really important in terms of inhibiting viral infections and replication. So one of the things to note in terms of a zinc deficiency, and I've got a whole other episode all about zinc deficiency, is that if you typically will get a lot of white spots on your nails, that can be an indication of a low zinc. But it's really interesting to note that some of the symptoms of a zinc deficiency also includes loss of taste and smell. So upping your zinc status may be something that can be very helpful in terms of not only your immune system, but also in getting your sense of smell and taste back. If you're not sure how much to take, what type to take, check out my other videos, and we'll also share some links below to help you in that direction. Now, another aspect of this is your vitamin A status. So things like that contain, the precursor to vitamin A are beta carotene, are foods that are rich in beta carotene, like we know carrots, other fruits as well, but also fish, and fatty fish has preformed vitamin A. So this is really important not only for immunity, but also in its relationship to zinc and the mechanisms for the sense of smell. They work hand in hand, the vitamin A and the zinc. So making sure that you're getting enough vitamin A is important. Ensuring that you have proper thyroid function will ensure that you have the proper conversion of your beta carotene to that active vitamin A. So that's important as well. So you may be a little bit compromised in terms of your vitamin A status if you have an under-functioning thyroid. So that points me in the direction of setting you down that road of learning more about leptin resistance and why it's so important to deal with your leptin resistance as it's related to your other endocrine organs and especially your thyroid function as well. So you can check out my videos on that. Now, like other vitamins, we know, like vitamin C and vitamin D, we know are super important for our immune function as well. And this is important to make sure that, you check your vitamin D status, make sure it's in the optimized range. And depending on when and which season it is and where you live, this will definitely have an impact on your ability to actually make your active vitamin D in your skin. So that is very important. If you are going to, make sure that you're getting enough vitamin C, always make sure that it's from whole food sources. You don't want to necessarily take synthetic vitamins because this can really compromise your feedback loops in terms of what that signaling is telling your body in terms of your antioxidant status, and always going for the whole food sources for these nutrients is very important. Now, if you've lost your sense of taste and smell, another important aspect of this is omega-3 fatty acids. So we know that the omega-3s really do have a neuroprotective effect, which is very important. So helping to protect our nerves and ensuring that we have that proper firing of our nerve signals. And when we're lacking, especially in DHA, which is that important omega-3 that as humans we tend to be more deficient in, this can really compromise not only our cellular signaling, but our immune status and our anti-inflammatory effects in our body as well. So that's really important for the health of, both our peripheral, but also our central nervous system as well, which we know has a lot to do with our circadian rhythms, what's going on in terms of our ability to function optimally, especially if we're threatened with a virus or something that's come our way and our immune system is being asked to fight these things off, we definitely want to ensure that we always have enough of these important omega-3s, and especially my favorite, the DHA. We can get concentrated amounts of DHA from seafood, from certain fatty fish as well, but sometimes people do need to go for a highly concentrated DHA supplement that contains EPA as well, and that's something that's very important. It's something that I personally don't go without, making sure that I'm getting enough of that DHA, which is so important. And another tip that you can use in terms of loss of smell and taste, which I've actually used with some of my loved ones, is to use essential oils. So this is important to know that, yes, by now stimulating and actually putting some essential oil, so I used a blend of essential oils which contains cloves and cinnamon, but you can also go with peppermint oil. Rosemary oil has been known to be very stimulatory to the olfactory system as well. So just by putting a few drops right under the nose and doing it, you know, some people need to dilute these oils with either a castor oil or with some coconut oil if you find that your skin is very sensitive, but just putting a few drops right under the nose and breathing that in can be really helpful at getting that sense of taste and smell back. So I definitely want you to try these tips to be able to get your sense of smell and taste back, so that you not only feel yourself, but you're not worried so much anymore about what has happened in terms of, you know, why this happened in the first place. I really want to hear from you. I hope that you learned something new, so please drop that in the comment section below. If you do have a question as well, please make sure that you share it there, and also share this video with someone who you know needs to hear this natural information. I truly appreciate a big thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, welcome in. I hope that you'll subscribe and also click that bell to turn on all notifications so that you'll always be aware of my newest and latest uploads, which happens every single day of the week. And remember to always take good care of your health and do it naturally. Thanks for watching.